Fam over.
Fam, what's good? What's good? It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. I appreciate everybody tapping into the channel, showing love, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, stopping by, whatever you're doing. I appreciate it. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. Viewer discretion is always advised, man. Salute to everybody out there. Hope everybody having a great Sunday. Feeling good, good love around, good energy around. Salute to everybody in the chat already. Buddha, Darling. I appreciate that, Darling. Darling gifted 5 memberships before the stream even started. Let me see who got the membership. So, Museum was good. John was good. Jennifer was good. Congratulations to Great Sage, Megan, Danny, ATX, Rah. I got some good memberships, man. Thank you, Dollar. We really appreciate that so much. Jane and Nudie, what up with you? Got some good content to check out today, y'all. First of all, I want to start off. I got to apologize to my homie. Well, he ain't my homie, but I got to apologize to Sleepy Joe, man. Some news just came out that Sleepy Joe has been diagnosed with cancer. And I just want to apologize to him because I know I always be cracking jokes about him and everything on here. And I felt bad, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I don't know, man. Maybe, you know, let me go ahead and apologize to Sleepy Joe. But that's bad. I don't wish that on nobody and everything, but it kind of makes sense of, like, you know, all the stuff he was going through and, you know, when he was maybe talking kind of crazy and falling and everything. And I was like, man, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. But I just want to apologize to Sleepy Joe, man. We gonna get it going. Andrew, what's good, fam? Bang Boogie, what up? It's good seeing all y'all, man. Shoes was good, fam. Christy was good. We go get straight into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I know everybody fall in once they see it. We going. So salute to everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Lazy Days, what's up, fam? I know it's late over there where you at, fam. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it.
The Aurora Borealis, or whatever they call it in Australia, Aurora Australis, whatever, it's the same thing. It went crazy, y'all, for 2 nights in a row. Do you guys see this? This that cosmic fire that they talk about, y'all. These colors are so vibrant and so bright, y'all. Now, in Australia, it's really uncommon to see the Aurora Australis. That's why, like, you know, they have their own type of name for it. The colors were so intense, it literally turned nighttime into daytime, and I guess people were getting married. Y'all, look at that, y'all. That's just crazy. Like, this is intense. Do you guys see the color? It looks just like, what is that, like pink candy, rock candy, and it looks like a watermelon, don't it, y'all? It looks just like a watermelon. Look at that. That's why we love watermelon. See, I be telling you, nature has a sense of humor, and a lot of people don't understand the sense of human nature, but, you know, I get it. You feel me? They make fun of us for loving watermelon, and here is nature, right, giving us a big look at the seeds, y'all. Look at the seeds. The clouds are the seeds. Literally, you can't make this shift up. And it goes hand in hand with that KFC commercial that just came out that shows them doing, like, you know, cannibalistic stuff. You feel me? It's crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, nature has a sense of humor. You already know, y'all, this means big shits are coming. Look at that. And this is that cosmic fire, that cosmic radiation that's going to be all over the planet, and this is changing us at a genetic level. But let me know what you guys think about this video. The shift is here. Y'all can see it. Let's continue to get it. Peace out.
We're in the tornado. Oh, We need all hands on deck, man. Soon this pass, we need to clean up. We gotta clean up. Oh my God.
These storms this weekend was crazy, y'all. It was windy everywhere. Like, it was windy out here. My homie said in Michigan it was windy. They must have turned the machine on for the whole nation.
My plan this weekend, I bought some more flowers. Yeah. From Dana. Okay. Yeah, I'm putting my number. 314. I got this.
Stay calm. I don't want you freaking out, okay?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy shit, we're actually in the tornado. Oh my God.
My car.
I know.
Get in the back of that car so you don't get hit.
I can't, babe. It's... Holy shit. Oh my God. Just stay calm, babe. Just stay calm. Oh, my ears.
Oh my God.
We're literally in the tornado right now.
The National Weather Service in St. Louis has issued a tornado warning for southern Madison County in southwestern Illinois, northern St. Clair County in...
Man, I couldn't even imagine. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. I'll be so paranoid. That's another thing. I do not like tornadoes and spiders, y'all. Man.
It's okay. Stay calm. Holy shit.
2:34 p.m.
Stay calm.
Located over St. Anne or over Overland, moving east at 50 miles per hour. Expected hazards include...
Bro, a tornado just hit in St. Louis. Look at this. Bro, people's cars is fucked up. Look at all this.
That's sad, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta send prayers and love to everybody in that area that lost their homes, cars, or they lost somebody, or somebody lost their life or anything. Condolences to them. It's just crazy, man. It just don't feel like it was natural either. Like, that was a crazy storm. This whole weekend was crazy, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, it was windy everywhere and everything. I believe they turned on the fucking machine. For sure.
Hey, man, it's a tornado, man. We're in a tornado. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
As the tornado swept over that part of West St. Louis. Look at the wind and look at the debris getting pulled up off the top of that roof. That is the tornado, and you can see how it did significant damage as it rolled through. Look at that. That is just some incredible wind and the force of that tornado as it rolled through the north side of Forest Park and then up towards the Pershing area. Takes your breath away for sure. And it's amazing that we had so much lead time on that.
It's messed up because the way the world is right now, I don't never believe like it's natural anymore. Like first thing that come to my mind is, oh yeah, they fucking with shit. They deliberately did this thing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's how they didn't program this, you know, like with all the line and all the stuff going on and all the little machines and weather manipulation, all the stuff they can do and everything, like it just and it just don't seem, you know, organic. You feel me? What she said was good. Chocolate Tie. Shane, what up? Priscilla and me, Devoid, my guy. Salute to everybody in the building. Julian, what up with you? It's good seeing all y'all, man. Robert.
Warning, the Weather Service issued the warning probably 10, 15 minutes before the tornado actually touched down and did damage.
Oh my God.
It's amazing that the damage isn't even worse than it is.
It's crazy, Cinder, what's up?
So we not finna sit here and act like nothing ain't going on in the world, folks. Why is it a dust storm in Chicago? Why is it a tornado in St. Louis? Why Donald Trump look like that? Like, what is going on, folks?
And then why it's a tornado going on in St. Louis? But tornado, St. Louis always get tornadoes, right? It's in that tornado alley, like that path where tornadoes usually be coming through and everything, right? It just hasn't been this bad. But while all that's going on with these tornadoes and wind storms and dust storms everywhere, it was a wind storm here yesterday. I'm talking about wind blowing like crazy for the last few days. Then we got a fire at the airport in Jacksonville. Another fire. Like, it's crazy out here, man. So much shit going on.
So no one over there.
Oh my God, these people gonna come from vacation. They don't have no car.
Yeah,
right?
they have no cars.
What be getting me is how they let it get so bad. Like, it was like that motherfucker was on fire for a minute and like just been burning. Like, I don't understand it. Like, how they get that bad?
The whole parking lot is on fire.
Really,
Early parking lot is on fire. About 10 to 12 cars already blew up.
Crazy. Frank, what up, fam? Right.
A mega anomalous storm. Y'all gotta see what I found. Buckle in. And I'll say this one time, you need to watch the whole video to understand what I'm saying. So first, this tornado or storm tornado traveled 500 miles. The people who were watching it were literally in awe watching this thing move such a long distance. Before we get to the crazy part, watch this with me. No tornado sirens, no warning. Something is not right about this tornado. It looks like a big cloud of wind.
See, I don't know if that's true or not because the video we just watched, I heard sirens and I heard the little tornado warning little siren and everything. So I don't know. Maybe some people just didn't hear it, but I've been seeing a lot of videos of people talking about it wasn't no warning, no sirens or no nothing. It just came out of nowhere. So I don't know.
I mean, look at that, y'all. Definitely looks really odd. All of this happened in 6 minutes. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now is the crazy part. Midas and other reporters come out talking about how there are consequences as we have defunded these weather services that people rely on to know when the storms are coming.
Cuts to the National Weather Service have caused massive coverage gaps in Kentucky as a violent tornado struck the state last night. The National Weather Service office in Jackson, Kentucky, for example, no longer had a permanent overnight forecaster.
Very strange timing. Now remember how I told you I moved 500 miles, right? Watch this radar and you tell me what in the freaking world is going on right here. I have never...
500 miles. I ain't never heard of no tornado going 500 miles, y'all. Never in my life. That's how you know they juicing shit up, man. Somebody done turned the machine on high. For real. Machine or machines. It might be multiple machines, but they're like, turn them on high. Shit was crazy. That's why it was windy everywhere. Allegedly, let me say that. I'm just playing. Entertainment purposes only. Dennis, what up? Rod, what up? That's crazy, though.
Never in my seen anything close to this. What do y'all think this is? And yeah, the sky just happened to be this color in Canada. Just coincidentally. And by the way, I don't care what they say caused this.
Y'all, this Mexican ship right here called the Quatermac just crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. Look at this. That's crazy, fool. Oh no, it's right. How does this happen, y'all?
I don't know how that happened. Because shouldn't they already know like the height of what you know you finna go under a bridge and everything. You know you on a boat. You know you should know the height of the highest point of whatever you got on your boat or whatever to know if you can go under that bridge or not. Like this shit don't never happen. And like we don't never hear about nothing like this happening. Like was it a miscalculation? Like somebody fucked up or something? Didn't like a boat just do the same thing not too long ago too? Then like a boat like hit a bridge like the same way or something not too long ago. I don't know. I'm tripping.
So what's weird about this crash? This junk don't seem like no regular accident, y'all. Am I tripping? Now people are saying this ship was docked for some days. So then suddenly, during a training exercise, this boat crashes into the most watched bridge in America. They said it was over 270 people on this boat. And out of them 270, 23 people got injured. I'm really just trying to understand, how does this happen? They gotta know the size of this boat, right? This shit could have completely went way differently. Let's say this joint hit the bridge and the bridge collapsed. Got me thinking, was this like a message or a distraction from something? Because they know damn well that that shit was too fucking high in the air and that it was gonna hit that bridge. I just felt like this was purposely done. What do y'all think down below in the comments?
Man, that's crazy work right there. I don't understand it. I just don't understand that. Like he said he think it was deliberately done, you know what I'm saying? On purpose somebody did this, but I don't understand what would be the whole point of, you know what I'm saying, unless it's some type of money play, insurance play or something. I don't know, because the boat got destroyed at the top, you know, that shit at the top of the boat, but I don't think it did nothing to the bridge. It might have messed up the bridge a little bit, but I think the bridge is still standing and didn't have really no rough, no bad structural damage or nothing. So I don't know, man. He said the cartel messing with Donald. Nah, that ain't the cartel messing with Donald. That ain't got, that ain't even, Cartel will come way harder than that. Just letting a boat hit the bridge like that. Yeah, I don't think that ain't got nothing to do with Trizzy and the cartel. But salute to everybody in the building. Make sure I hit that like button, y'all. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Midwest, what up? No, I don't know if 2 people got unalived or not, but they said like 30 people or 20-something people got injured. But I don't know if anybody lost their life or not. I ain't see that. William, what's up with you? Mar. I know we just seen this, but that shit crazy right there.
What's that? Oh, there's a mile-wide volcano in the Pacific Ocean that is about to erupt? Okay. Yeah, apparently there's a gigantic mile-wide volcano in the Pacific Ocean that is predicted to erupt around June 5th. Alrighty. Now, with the volcano being in the ocean, the lava isn't going to reach land. So that's not the concern, okay? The concern is that it is predicted to cause around 10,000 earthquakes around the world, alrighty? Now, the span of these 10,000 earthquakes are predicted to happen just in one day. Okay. Only issue is they don't know how big these earthquakes are going to be. But based on what information they have been able to gather, they should be lower end earthquakes. Alrighty.
That put Fruit Loops at the top of the food pyramid.
Oh, let me stop it. ATX, what up, fam? That now since you put it like that, that can be a possibility. You know what I'm saying? That is the type of style that they be doing things. You know what I'm saying? With symbolism and everything, and seeing like that. Like, why would a Mexican flags or like a Mexican boat run into a bridge? And that was in New York, right? So, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But New York do have a big presence of, you know, a big Latino community and everything. So I don't know, man. That shit just weird. That's super weird. Then we got an earthquake that's supposed to be erupting soon. Like, we in them times, y'all. We in these days. It seemed like the last days or something. I don't know. I thought we was in the future or whatever, but I don't know what's going on.
And we are changing that. So we're going to have 4-page dietary guidelines that tell people essentially eat whole food, eat the food that's good for you. That's going to drive changes in the school lunch programs. And we're going to need your help to make sure we can get good school lunches to Head Start. I've been touring these Head Start facilities. Everything they eat is in a package, and it is just loaded with sugar and with chemicals. We're poisoning this generation, 800,000 kids, the poorest kids in our country, and we're starting them out with this count against them, with, you know, diabetes, pre-diabetes. 38% of our youth now are diabetic or pre-diabetic. That was 0 when I was a kid. Anybody thinks that we did gold standard medicine in this country from these institutions, look at our children. They're the sickest children in the world. Laura, you say that excuse me, Congressman DeLauro, you say that you've worked for 20 years on getting food dye out. Give me credit. I got it out in 100 days. I'll give you that credit. All right, so let's work together and do something that we all believe in, which is have healthy kids in our country, for God's sake.
Right.
Miss Dean. That together. It's not, there's no such thing as Republican children or Democratic children. There's just kids, and we should all be concerned with them.
Man, salute to Robert Kennedy, man. I like him. I like Robert Kennedy. Like I think he fighting for what's right. You know what I'm saying? He knows a lot of bullshit going on. He know what they doing to us with the food. So salute to him, man, for sure. And Donnie, salute to Donnie Martin. Donnie said they was testing the emergency system the day before they sounded the alarm. 5 times that I counted, and it sounded for at least 30 seconds, and then the next day no sirens sounded. Makes no sense. That's crazy. They was testing the system before the tornado hit, huh? And then when the tornado hit, it didn't even sound off. Yeah, I don't know, man. Tricky world, man. Sounds suspect to me for sure.
7 UNC.
9 Ether, what up? I can't believe they let 607 Unc into a city council meeting. I know everybody can go, but look how he came, y'all.
It's on. Everybody, I'm locked in a firmament and I'm stuck in assimilation.
Name and address, please.
Oh yeah, my name. I'm from the Paroma. That's like in the heavens. It's like the same as heaven, but it's different. I love Trump, and y'all disrespect Trump, and y'all don't know that y'all devils, and y'all come from
Look how they looking
the
at
devils. Y'all fell from heaven. And y'all don't know that Trump is good. He black stuck in another body because the world of assimilation and everything is reincarnated. Oh, sorry. Everything is reincarnated. And I got some papers I need y'all to sign. So I need you guys to help me get to Antarctica too, right? Because y'all blocking me from Antarctica. And you doing it for sure because you know you fell from the heavens. And I can look at you and tell that you Neptolion, you Lucifer. You Satan, you devil. And that's all. Thank you guys for having me.
Man, did y'all see how they was looking at 607 Unc, man? They like, man, what the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? And he brought his cup with him. Why he bring his cup, man? Oh my God. And the first thing he said was like, we stuck under the firmament. And they're like, state your name first and everything. He went straight into it, man. Crazy.
Make America great again. Put up the wall. And
our next speaker is Mr. Alex Stein.
Man, police said that they was called to this neighborhood because there was a lot of noise going on and it might have been a wreck, man. But when they pulled up, they found out that the motherfucker that owned the house had knocked off his contractor that was working on his house, man. The witness said that he was called over there to help the individual move our boxes up out of his garage, and he was just trying to make some money. You know, one of them helpers apps. He said he lifted up one box and a human being fell up out that motherfucker, and him and dude looked eye to eye, and he went to running towards his truck, and he started that motherfucker up, and dude jumped in the back of that motherfucker and started busting the window trying to get in there on him, man. Dude said he was driving the truck trying to get away from this crazy motherfucker that he know for a fact had already put a motherfucker in a box. When he ran into a couple cars and had a wreck, that motherfucker on the back of the truck jumped off and ran away, but the police caught his ass in the neighborhood, man.
The Harris County Sheriff's Office says they believe 36-year-old suspect Stephen Eberly killed his contractor at a home Friday and then asked someone else to help him move some furniture.
When he got here to the location, he was attempting to help this individual move some things out of the garage. He noticed that inside the box was a deceased individual.
Investigators say after the grim discovery, the helper called 911 and he took off in the victim's truck. Detectives say the suspect was in the bed of the truck and tried to break the windows when the driver struck another vehicle.
Oh my God, he was gonna try to kill my man. That was finna try to take off. So he hired somebody to come help him move a box. My man come over there to help him move a box. He pick up the box. They drop the box. The body fall out. He like, man, he get the tripping. He tried to run away from my man, jump in the car. My man jumped in the bed of the truck trying to chase him, breaking the window and everything. I guess he was gonna kill him too. Like, man, oh, you didn't see me. I gotta do you too. He didn't got away. The police didn't got his ass. Man, that's crazy, man. This sound like a movie or something. Like, if it wasn't for the news and like for it really happening and my man getting caught, would nobody even believe this story, man. Damn. Man, it's crazy out here.
The suspect who had enlisted his help was in the back of the truck at the time. He was injured in the accident, and he attempted to flee the scene. Deputies were able to capture this individual here in the area.
Court documents now revealing he's charged with murder after allegedly stabbing the victim. He's also charged with tampering with evidence. Records show Eberle has a criminal history, including aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon.
And now in China, a shocking scandal involving the illegal trade of human corpses has been uncovered. Instead of being cremated, over 4,000 bodies were secretly sold to two major biomaterial companies which are tied to the state. The corpses were then dissected and turned into bone grafting materials, generating millions of dollars in revenue over a span of 8 years. The scheme involving funeral homes, doctors, and a state-owned enterprise has exposed a dark side of China's medical industry. Here's our report with more.
In northern China, prosecutors have uncovered a disturbing decade-long scheme involving the illegal sale of corpses meant for cremation. This scheme, spanning at least 7 provinces, has implicated dozens of suspects, including funeral home managers, doctors, and company shareholders. At the center of this shocking case are 2 companies, Shanxi Osteorad Biomaterial and Sichuan Hengpu Technology. From 2015 to 2023, these companies illegally obtained more than 4,000 corpses, generating nearly $53 million in revenue.
Man, god damn. That's how you know this is big business. Only 4,000 corpse generated $53 million, dog. $53 million. Man, it's crazy.
The cadavers were collected from funeral homes across various localities and were then dissected, stored, and eventually processed into biomaterial devices used in bone grafting procedures. The scheme was not limited to just the companies. Funeral homes in the southwestern provinces of Yunnan, Guizhou, and Sichuan, as well as in the Chongqing municipality, played a crucial role. These funeral homes charged families for cremation services, but instead sold the corpses to hospitals for dissection and storage. In some cases, unclaimed bodies were chosen for the illegal trade. A staff member at the anatomy department of Guilin Medical University purchased at least 450 corpses from 3 of these funeral homes, paying around $125 per body.
Man, then they sold it to him on wholesale. He paid $125 a body, and he probably finna sell all the stuff. Like, man, what the fuck, man? 4,000 corpse generated $53 million. Right, D-Boy? Imagine if it was 10,000 corpse or 100,000 corpse or something, man. Damn. This what they doing, y'all. This what they doing. And they just talking about China, but you best to believe it's happening over here too. You better believe it.
Bodies were then sold to Shanxi Osteorad for up to $1,400 each. In another instance, a transplant surgeon at the affiliated hospital of Qingdao University processed and sold at least 10 bodies to the company, earning between $1,400 and $3,000 per corpse. Shanxi Osteorad staff not only mishandled the cadavers, but also fabricated the necessary documentation to cover their tracks. This allowed them to bypass strict regulatory oversight that typically governs the use of cadaveric tissue for medical purposes. The scandal came to light in September 2023 when China's National Audit Office began investigating the irregular earnings of the Guilin Teaching Hospital's faculty member. This probe led to the discovery of the broader scheme, prompting authorities to seize over 34,000 biomaterial products, at least 18 tons of semi-finished goods, nearly 16 properties, and at least 29 vehicles linked to the illegal trade. As of last week, Chinese prosecutors confirmed that all 75 suspects involved in the scheme have admitted to their roles, and a lawyer who blew the whistle on a nationwide trade in stolen and dismembered corpses has been removed from his position as director of a Beijing law firm. The exposure of this decade-long scheme highlights a troubling aspect of China's medical industry. While the use of cadaveric tissue in medical procedures is common, it's typically governed by strict ethical guidelines and donor consent. The illegal trade of bodies in this case not only violated these principles, but also exploited grieving families and unclaimed deceased individuals.
Damn. Man, that's crazy work, man. Wow. Wow, y'all. Just imagine, though. Just imagine. Damn. Let's keep it going, though, y'all. Let's move on to something else, man. But this is what happened. I mean, we can't just look past it because this is happening right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of shit that's been going on and everything. So it's crazy out here, man. And I know they're talking about China and everything, but that's China. So think about what's going on over here. If China was booming like that, 4,000 bodies, and over here ain't no telling what we was doing. Because we always trying to go bigger and try to top somebody or something. And this definitely is a whole nother little dark world that they is not publicizing that's going on. Crazy. Right, Robert, Ukraine, all that shit going on. Oh, man, you know they probably booming all them type of bottles. They selling all that. Man. That's crazy. Gervais, Angela Dow, the boss lady in the building. Let's keep it going, y'all. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Keep the algorithm jumping. This shit crazy out here. I keep seeing fam in the chat talking about he was abducted lazy days. Man, you gotta send me something, man. Send over some content, some video or something to keep on saying the aliens took you and everything. I want to hear that story. Tell us about it, man. Put it in the chat, man. Let us know what happened.
I'm really starting to understand that people don't learn their lesson. I'm pretty sure everybody know the background to this lake, right? And if you do, why do you still continue to go there? Why do you still continue to go there? Please, somebody make it make sense. If you know this place is famous for having people get unalived by drowning, why would you go there? I'm pretty sure everybody know the background story to this lake, right? This guy right here did not get the memo. RIP to him, but please, y'all, learn from him. He a 43-year-old man. His name is Dustin Valencia. They said they found his body 50 feet down underneath the water of Lake Lanier. They do not suspect any foul play. They found out he was missing after he failed to pick up his kids from school. The day before they found this body, they already had found his kayak and paddle.
I don't understand how they can just rule out they didn't find no foul play or nothing when a motherfucker just end up under a lake and everything. What, he just jumped in there, or what? His kayak got the shaking and he fell in the lake and what, drowned and just ended up down there? Like, how can they just rule out it wasn't no foul play? it probably was some of those spirits that's in that lake. We've been hearing about this lake for so long. Everybody keep talking about it and everything. So shit, so ain't no telling. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Candy Paint Mama was good. Tomorrow, what up with you?
But he was nowhere to be found. He was underneath the water still. But y'all learn from him. Stop going to this damn lake. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments. This shit crazy, fool.
I'm calling it now. We're gonna see a lot of animals die this year. But not just animals, plants and everything else living. And TikTok is my opinion. This right here is not normal. This morning it was like 80 degrees, 82 degrees. I was sitting on the porch and I was starting to be in excruciating heat and pain. I was so uncomfortable I had to get out of the sun. Keep in mind, the video you're watching right now is not zoomed in. That's how big the sun was. That's not normal for South Carolina, North Carolina, really anywhere on the East Coast. But I'll tell you what that is normal for. That's normal for the Middle East. A couple of days ago, I wondered why all of our plants were dying until I took out the infrared thermometer. I'm going to show you that in 1 second. All these plants just burning to a crisp. I went to Texas last year, right in the summer for a ministry trip, and it was about 115 degrees outside, right? My front yard with this sun is hotter than it was in Texas in the summer. And before people say, oh, you're a baby, it's just some heat. I was a welder for 7 years and worked 12 hours a day in the sun welding. Never bothered at all. I've always done very well in heat. But this is a different heat. 82 degrees, and the greenery, the plants were 110, 115. It's like living beings are the ones picking up more heat from this sun somehow. And in Revelation, it talks about how the sun will scorch mankind in the earth. No, I don't think that's happening now. I think it's a parallel like everything else we're seeing. Plants will show signs of heat stress and even start to shut down at 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Again, it was 82. The plants were hotter than the road and the sidewalk. Make that make sense. What about y'all? Does this seem different to you too?
What am I about?
Hey, I think this summer is gonna be like one of the hottest summers ever. I can feel it. I feel like it's gonna be super hot. You feel me? Crazy.
To tell you will probably get taken down. Maybe even my page. So I'm gonna have to speak in code, and I pray you follow me. Have you ever noticed the high demand for blood? There's a lot. It's needed. But I bet you didn't know that when this happens, that pretty much when you get embalmed, they drain all the blood out of you. Some knew that. I mean, it's kind of common knowledge. They put embalming fluid in. I found out that the funeral home that we helped take down in Austin was not disposing of the blood that was coming out of the body. They was selling it.
Damn.
I've also found out that funeral homes in Minnesota, Brooklyn, New York, and a couple other states have been doing the same thing. I've hired a private investigator. I've talked to an ex-worker who's willing to come forward. I cannot say why they're doing this, but I have a good idea. Blood's sacred. I know I'm pausing because I have to choose my words carefully. Anywhere that takes blood or plasma or about anything else is connected to this.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, what about all those like little clinics that be doing the thing where people be going trying to get money, like donating blood, like giving plasma and everything? Like, could the funeral homes be taking the blood out of the bodies and selling it to them for that reason, or is it something else even deeper or darker than what we can even imagine? Never know.
I know it sounds nuts. Hospitals, we're finding all kind of crooked stuff. For some reason, blood is very important right now. But who would want blood? That's what we got to find out and prove. If you've got anything You can add to this. Anything, please reach out to me. I want to know where this blood's going. What they need it for. Because it's not transfusions. I hope you'll join me in going to this next fight. Because I'm going to dive really deep into this. And I'm going to give you guys pointers. And when I get my live back, I'll talk to you one-on-one. Y'all, I found some stuff. Like, for real.
The bomber of the fertility clinic has been identified as Guy Edward Bartkus, a 25-year-old man from 29 Palms, a small city 35 miles northeast of Palm Springs. He left a 30-minute audio recording in which he explained his reasoning behind the attack. He has a website for promortalism, which is a philosophy that I guess involves not believing that people should be born. And I've never heard of it. I've heard of pronatalism, but he says that people don't give consent to exist, and so it's unethical to have children. Now,
I understand where he coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit. A lot of these kids like, man, why did y'all have me? Why did you bring me into this world? I feel where he coming from, but damn, you can't just go and bomb a fertility. What is it? Fertility. What was it? A clinic? What kind of clinic is it?
his best friend was a woman named Sophie who recently died after convincing her boyfriend to shoot her while she was sleeping. And they had made a pact. That's really insane. But he also set up a tripod to film the attack, but failed to do so.
That's crazy.
Explosion was significant.
A reproductive health clinic.
Covering several blocks north, south, east, and west of the 1300 block of Indian Canyon. Currently, one person who was near the vehicle is deceased, but at least 4 people are injured. Make no mistake, this is an intentional act of terrorism. The FBI is investigating it as such. Our Joint Terrorism Task Force is here, working in lockstep with the Palm Springs Police Department, the ATF, and a whole host of agencies that I've already mentioned. We have a person of interest in this investigation, but we were not actively out searching for a suspect. This was an intentional act of terrorism. As armed.
And what I'm saying is, I mean, I ain't supporting him bombing the fertility clinic and, you know what I'm saying, reproductive clinic and all that. I ain't with him doing that. He shouldn't be doing that anyway. But what I'm saying is he probably had the mindset of like, man, this is a crazy world. Like, should nobody be born into this world, all this crazy shit going on. And, you know, a kid don't give consent. They just get born into this and got to live in this crazy world. And then he just went and bombed the reproductive clinic. But, I mean, that definitely was wrong because you just went and bombed one reproductive clinic. Ain't like that one. What was that going to do? These motherfuckers all over the nation, all over.
Investigation will unfold. We will determine if it's an international terrorism or domestic terrorism. No matter which one, the Joint Terrorism Task Force is the lead on this, and we will find that out.
While the whole world is speaking about Diddy, Cassie, Tory Lanez, Megan Thee Stallion, do you know what's going on at CERN right now? Anytime the media wants you to focus on something, you should shift your focus to something else. If they say look left, look right. They say look up, you should look down. Or how about we don't look at none of this shit? These stories right here, nonsense, bullshit. It means nothing to any of us. But I get it, it's gossip and people need something to speak about. Well, I'm about to give you something to speak about. You ready for this? Did you know that these scientists at CERN is trying to open up a portal? I mean, they're not trying, they already did it. But since so many people are worried about Diddy and Cassie, Tory Lanez, and the trade wars, you're not understanding what's taking place. This portal will release the Antichrist or the fallen angels. We have something called the firmament that's over top of this planet. Nothing can leave, nothing can come in. They've been working for years trying to crack the firmament. It can't be done. So you know what they did? They created CERN to open up a portal to bring in the Antichrist. But stories like this is important, right? The algorithm is pushing all of your attention to shit that don't matter. How many people remember when they was putting portals in New York City, Philadelphia? Those portals really mean something, but so many people said they are not portals. It's just for people to FaceTime. Well, I have a cell phone. If I want to FaceTime you, I'll just FaceTime you. I would not put a big ass portal in the middle of a city. Think about it. The people that control this matrix, they are setting up a big ass stage, and you don't really want to know what's coming out of this portal. It already came out. But never mind. Just continue with this and see how far it gets you.
Man, that's crazy. Like, we've been hearing so much about CERN. Like, man, I've been hearing so much about CERN. I didn't even know nothing about no CERN till like about a couple years ago, if that or something. All of a sudden, CERN is like so popular and big. Everybody know everything about CERN and all everything. They saying CERN has got a hand in like the Mandela effect and all this extra shit. Now they opening portals and all this and everything, man. I don't know, man. We definitely, I don't know. We definitely in some crazy times, y'all. Super crazy times.
This is crazy. Guys, this is crazy. Does anybody know what's happening? Do you guys know? Holy crap. Holy crap, it's like a light show.
Yeah, that look crazy right there.
It's all over the place. This is out of control.
Nah,
This is crazy.
I don't think they drones or nothing. Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my gosh. What is happening? Am I going out of my mind, or are all the stars moving?
Yeah, they're like orbs, like little stars.
This is the coolest thing. This is the coolest thing.
That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. I don't know, man. We definitely in some weird times, y'all. For real. I don't know what that was, but salute to everybody out there, man. Stay on wave, y'all. Protect your peace. Take it day by day. You know what I'm saying? Stay showing love. Keep that good energy around. Keep vibrating those high frequencies. In the end, we will win. Feel me? But it's crazy out here, y'all. Every day. No William Bay, what up, fam? Salute the content management moderators, everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Salute the dollar for those gifted memberships. Congratulations to everybody who got the memberships. Y'all just stay on way, y'all. Stay positive with all the crazy stuff going on out here, man. Keep showing love, man. It's your boy Thou, FamOverTV. Peace and love, health and wealth to everybody. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Fam over.